Recording in progress. Moderator, time is
All right.
yours.
So thank you so much, everyone. In this discussion, we will talk of poverty. We are fun, and then let's get into it. We'll go with the first speaker, Eva Avilia. Time is yours.
Thank you, Leanne. In today's presentation, I would like to talk about the definition of poverty. So, the poverty is the state of being inferior in quality or insufficient in amount. It means a person who is lack of money, shelter, and doesn't have enough food, they are called poverty. And the causes is lot of work without leisure. Second is undertaught. Third is a sales tax that benefit the opulent but bears heavily on the poor. And fourth is government promises that are not fulfilled. For the time government promised to poverty to become a subject of serious political concern, then war came and concern evaporated or was displayed. And the last one is job issue. And the effect is lack of morale. Those affiliated have such unlimited and insufficient food. And third is such a poor clothing. And fourth is such a crowded and cold and dirty shelter. That is poverty for me. And now we move on to Miss Widya. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Eva. Now I will explain 2 points. There is categories and also voluntary poverty. For the categories, based on the text, the position of poverty in 1972, a person is said to be poor if he or she fall into the categories of having less income. Here are several categories. If someone at that time said to be poor. First is a non-farm family of 4 if had an income of $4,275, and then a couple living non-farm if had an income less than $2,724, and an attached individual if receiving an income less than $2,109, and a farm family of 4 was poor with less than $3,639, and the last is a farm family of 2 with less than $2,315. And the next point is voluntary poverty. So here are 2 poverty that just happened in the text. There is case poverty and insular poverty. For case poverty is a person, for the case poverty is a poor family and also people who have inadequate housing. And for the insular poverty is a poverty that manifests into island poverty. For this, the people who have been frustrated by some factor and their society. I think that's for my point, and then the next will be continued by Miss Ira.
Okay, thank you, Miss Widya. Now I want to explain about environmental issues. Okay, for environmental issues, poverty certainly causes various things to happen in society, especially in political and social aspect. In political aspect, politicians have a higher levels and politicians have the right to oppress. So politicians think that they have a higher position than ordinary people or poor because they feel like suffering, and this is also causes oppression to people are poor. And the next is for social aspect. For social aspect, people are poverty stricken are degraded. This is happened because of social exclusion. And next is the poor get jobs more easily when the economy is expanding. This happened because there are no job opportunities for the poor, so they have to wait for jobs that are open for area development. And the next point is social exclusion. For this social exclusion, the first is politicians and rich people don't want to mingle with poverty people. This is related with the political environmental issues. The next is unjustified reformation. This has happened because people feel there is no justice for the poor. And the last is gender racism. So that's all from me. Now we'll continue by explaining it by Leanne.
Okay, for my part, there are two parts that I would explain. The first one is expression, and the second one is remedies. For expression, it's crystal clear. There are 3 points. I just need to emphasize them. The first one is lack of public in politics, as Novira has mentioned before, that people have a lack trust in the politician. So this is another cause. And then the next one is people our poverty live outside the grades of categories which the community gets acceptable. And the last one is the head of the household is not the labor force at all. So yeah, that's the expression part. And now I'm moving to the remedies. For the remedies, this is actually what we can help to solve the problem, or what we can help to reduce the poverty. There are 3 points here. The first one is for the poverty family. What should we do to help is creating the jobs and source of income. And then also we have to invest in the education and the health, especially for the children, because this is a very basic thing. We have to improve our life quality, getting out of the poor situation. And then the next one is improvement of the mobility for better access. So yeah, improve the mobility. And the next point is for urban communities. What we can do is to improve the housings and also the streets, and then the law should be more strict and fair, and then also the recreation of and adequate. So basically, we have to have a lot of things all the things that related to public for helping the situation. And the last one is in the case of insular poverty, um, we have to give a better service, and also there should be the assisted from the outside, and improve the productivity of the society itself. So that's it. All the points have been mentioned by my friends and me, and thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and that's it. Thank you so much.